Hello everybody. It is Friday, August 21st. I think it's August 21st. It's race day, so we're getting ready to load up and head to US36 Speedway up in Osborne, Missouri. So last week we had the week off. Osborne does have the drag strip up there and everything. I don't know if they had something going on or what, or it was just they only race 3 times a month. What the deal is, whatever their schedule said, that they're not open, so we didn't go. On the flip side of that, I personally haven't been doing anything. I've been playing a lot of video games. I started a second YouTube channel. If you could, go check it out. Give it a like, a follow, do whatever you guys do. It's pigpen_gaming.com. A lot of just video game stuff on there. If you're into that, check it out. As far as the car goes, I've been trying to diagnose a really bad stumble this thing's got. If you guys have been with the channel for a while, you'll know it's been an ongoing problem. I always thought it was like a fuel related issue, like a fuel delivery problem, like maybe fuel pump's just not keeping up. I've changed the fuel pump 5 times. I cleaned the carburetor out 1,000,000 times and I just can't get this stumble to go away. And it finally dawned on me the other day that my distributor is probably not the best. The distributor's a few years old and I've hacked in the wiring on it quite a bit to just get the thing running, and you know, things wear out over time. So I got a new ignition module. Well, that's really tough to say. Ignition module. I'm gonna get that thrown in before we get everything loaded up and head to the track. Crew chief should be out here in a little bit. I saw her combing her hair or doing something. I don't know. She's a teenager. She's weird. As far as repairs go, the last time if you guys remember the last video that we put out, the fan decided to eat the radiator hose, so I fixed that as well. Put a little guard there, zip tied it to the guard, so hopefully it doesn't fall back down into the fan. It's not the first time that's happened. If you watch the channel, it's happened, you know, at least one more time before this. So one of these days I'll learn my lesson, I guess. All right, guys, if you made it this far in the video, like, share, subscribe, do all those cool things. I greatly appreciate it. Leave me a comment if there's something you guys want to see. I'm open to suggestions. So anyway, we're gonna get loaded up and start heading that direction. Thanks for stopping by. All right, we are loaded up, headed north. The clouds don't look very promising, but I checked the radar and it doesn't show like we're gonna be getting any kind of rain. So fingers crossed. We got a couple stops to make and get some ice water and maybe a slice of pizza or something, and we'll be there. All right, we made it. Pits are filling up fast. Got lots of people here tonight. It's pretty awesome. We got neighbors close by on both sides. So anyway, we're gonna get it unloaded and get everything prepped and ready for the racetrack. Track looks like it's in really good condition. So don't know if they got any rain this week or not, but it looks, from what I've seen so far, I'm happy. Okay, well, went up to do some hot laps, and the car still didn't want to run right. It actually ran worse. So Meg's told and borrowed until we got a new coil for it. Put the new coil on it, it starts right up. Unfortunately, we're the last class to go out tonight, so we're gonna be sitting for a little bit. Here we go. for the lighting, but I just wanted to sit down for a second. Heat race. We went from dead last to one position advance from that. But I am beyond excited, man. This thing finally made 6 solid laps. No more sputtering. No more, I mean, it turned in the corner and everything. It's still just a touch tight. I really just don't want to mess with it. But I think we're going to leave it as it sets right now and just try to finish out the night. Check the lineup. I think I'm starting with 18 of us. I think I'm starting 15th. So wherever that puts us. Anyway, hang tight. We've got one more race. It's going to be a late night. They have us running as the last class, and there's probably 6 or 7 classes here. It's going to be a late one. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday and we are back from the track. It was kind of a late night last night. I think we ended up pulling back in the driveway about 2 o'clock this morning, and having a little trouble getting motivated this morning. Also, as you can tell, had a little bit of a storm blow through this morning. I was laying in bed. I'm like, man, I really need to go get that car unloaded, and then it started raining. You definitely, there are some definite pros and cons to having an enclosed trailer for mornings like this. None of your stuff gets wet. Now everything's just kind of gross and slimy from all the mud last night. All in all, last night was a really huge success. I finally got the stumble figured out in the car. It was the coil the entire time. I swear, if you go back and check some of my older videos, this car was making that noise 2-3 years ago. So I'm just wondering if I shouldn't have changed the coil back then and been done with it. Now, as far as the racing goes last night, car did really well. It handled really good. Still, there were some times where the car felt really, really planted and comfortable, and there was other times where it seemed a little more sketchy. Now, as far as that goes, that's either a driver problem or a car problem. It's more than likely a driver problem. Either way, I'm going to chalk up last night to being a really good, successful night. Track was really, really slick. By the time they run all the features last night, like I said, there was like 6 or 7 classes of cars there. They had the big wing sprints there, and they tend to blow the track off and make it kind of slick for the rest of us. The track just didn't have a whole lot of grip in it. Made it kind of passing really, really hard. I had a run on the guy in front of me a couple times, and it was just a matter of I couldn't get to the corner quick enough. Had plenty of speed, but every time I go to step on the gas pedal, the back tires would come loose and away we go. So as far as the car goes, I think we're pointed in the right direction now. It runs great. It's starting to handle a little bit better. Driver's starting to get a little more comfortable. Probably just going to take a little bit more time to get used to everything and start pushing towards the front. I do want to give a huge shout out to X Factor Motorsports. Matt Lance runs a business selling parts, race car parts, stuff like that. He was Johnny on the spot last night with the coil. I ran around the pits last night just trying to find a coil to make this thing run. Wasn't real sure that was the answer to the issue. Turns out it was. So he was Johnny on the spot with the parts, and I greatly appreciate that. Him and his wife, they do a lot of work to get everybody their parts that they need. As for this week, that's it. I think we're headed in a really good direction right now, and it's awesome to actually get I said it last night whenever I got out of the car after the heat race. I said this is a whole lot more fun when the car runs right. And I had a smile on my face when I got out of it. Alright guys, you made it this far into the video. You know the rules. Like, share, subscribe, do all those things. I appreciate you following along. And until next time, we'll see you then. One more thing, I just walked out here and saw this. That is my radio. My receiver. Apparently I forgot to pick it up last night. That was almost a really expensive mistake. And it's still on, so that's cool. Got lucky there. See you guys next time.